Hey, how you doing? Justin here. Today we're checking out All Day and All of the Night by the Kinks, written of course by the all-time legend that is Ray Davies, one of the finest songwriters ever. And this is a really great tune for working on both your power chords and your full E-shaped bar chords. This is pretty much the way it was played on the record, you know, so and definitely the way they played it live as well. There's some great YouTube clips around of them playing it for real that you might want to check out. So a couple of things. First of all, the rhythm hand. Now, even though it's got a very specific rhythm, the rhythm hand is kind of moving most of the time. So if if I just show you. So you're actually it's moving all the time. So you want to mute this hand when you're not playing a chord. I'm exaggerating it now, but you definitely want to keep it moving, even if it's only just touching the strings, or even not touching the strings sometimes. You definitely want to keep that moving because it's a really important part of getting the groove on. So let's look at the chords now. You can either do them as power chords. If you're kind of a beginner guitar player, you want to do it with power chords, that's fine. It sounds just as good to use like a full bar chord, but we're really focusing on the thicker strings. We're not playing the thinner strings too much on this. So it's up to you whether you want. I'm going to talk about the chords in their full form rather than saying 5 all the time. So a G chord, like that. I've got my second finger down, so it's a regular G. If you took my second finger off and just played the thickest 3 strings, it would officially be a G5 chord, but I'm just going to call it G because it's a little bit simpler. So the riff is going F, G, G, F, F, B flat, G, F, G, so that's first fret, third fret, first fret, 1, 6, 6, 6, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 6, 6, 6, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 6, 6, 6, 3. Important to get the kind of count right as well, even if you're not counting properly. In fact, I kind of recommend more listening to the record a lot so you know how the rhythm goes. But if you're struggling with the rhythm, then learning the count is definitely going to be very helpful. So that's why I give you the little count-alongs. But always better to listen to the original recording and get the rhythm of it in your ear. So after that, that's the verses. We need the pre-chorus. Now the pre-chorus it's the only time where we use it, or the original recording is using an A-shaped bar chord. So a B-flat bar chord at the first finger in the first fret, third finger barring the third fret on the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings, muting the thinner strings. If you're struggling with that bar chord, you could always play the B-flat up here at the 6th fret with the 6th-string root. Just the original recording you can quite clearly see on the live versions anyway that they're playing it down here. So that's the one I'm going to teach you. 1 bar of B flat, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and, then to F, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. Now it's the same pattern that we used before with the verses, but starting on the 5th fret. 5, 5, 3, 3, 8, 8, 8, 5. Again, there's a slight different rhythmic thing which I'll talk about in a sec, but again that's 8, 8, 3, 3, 8, 8, 8, 5. Okay, so one more time through the pre-chorus actually. So B flat, F to A, G, C, A. Okay, now let's just talk about that little kind of slight rhythmic change that happens there. So on the A, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and there's this. Okay, the second 16th note after beat 3. 1 and 2, da da da, bum, bum, bum. It's an upstroke. All of the rest of it is downstrokes. Down, 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 up, down, down, down. Okay, just that one. I mean, I'm being pretty fussy about it, but it does give a little pick. Okay, and then we're into the chorus. Now the chorus, again, we're staying on the thicker string, okay, which might seem a little bit unusual sometimes. Definitely for me, when I first started learning these tunes years and years ago, I would have played, there's... I wouldn't have thought, why would you end up going all the way up here when I could have been playing it here? You know where guitar was supposed to be played. You're not supposed to be playing it right up the dusty end. But actually, particularly in the 60s and 70s, a lot of people used to play the chords up there, and it actually adds to the right character of the period, you know, if you do it that way. A lot of Rolling Stone songs and stuff, a lot of times they're playing chords right up the neck, and there's nothing wrong with it, actually. It sounds pretty cool. So for the chorus riff, we're going 10, 10, 8, 8, 13, 10. We've got that little upstroke again. So 10, 10, 8, 8, 13, 10, 8, 10, 10, 8, 8, 13. Okay, it's really important to go and get that, especially if I'm going to get the crunch back on a little bit and it gets a little bit louder. It's so much fun to play this one. It really is a great tune. I'm not going to cover the solo in this lesson, but if you wanted to have a go at working it out yourself, you might want to start by looking around the G minor pentatonic scale. Okay, that's the scale that you'd be using if you wanted to improvise your own solo, and it's also the scale where you're probably going to find most of the notes of the solo on the original recording if you wanted to try and work it out. And I do highly recommend trying to work out solos on your own. It's a really, really great thing for your ears. Really, really good things for your ear. It'll make you a lot better guitar player if you learn that. So I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun playing this tune. I loved playing this in a band when I was a youngster. Really, really good fun, and hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you for plenty more lessons very soon. You take care of yourselves. Bye bye.